welcome back to Peniros Mind. I hope you lot had a nice time off work and some nice time with your family, you know, and your friends and whatnot, you know, for this little holiday period. You know, today I wanted to mostly talk about, you know, I wanted to give a big up and also talk about, you know, the other people giving knowledge to everybody, you know, the other conspiracy theorist, so to speak. I really don't like using that word conspiracy, you know. I like to call it reality, you know, but I just want to say big up to those, because I don't really see a lot of people bigging them up on the internet, you know, and I ain't talking about even just me, I'm talking about the people that was there before me on the internet, you know, the people that I, you know, got a lot of training from and helped me to have an understanding of certain things, you know what I mean? And I'm talking about the people that were on the internet way before this lockdown and this situation, and they were telling you things about the 5G, and they're telling you things about everything that's going on, but it, like, you know, it just went through one ear and come out the other. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, the people them need to be given a WWF belt or an MMA belt or anything for what they've done, but people need to really understand and really respect, you know what I mean? Like, you know, that these people have been trying to tell people about things that are going on now for years. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like it's not even noticed now, because, you know, everyone's conspiracy theorist now, you know what I mean? Everyone's got stuff to send from their phone now, you know what I mean? But there was a lot of people that were doing this way before, you know? And to me, like, it's like, it makes me feel like, when do people gonna start listening then, you know what I mean? To the specific ones that have been giving this knowledge for a long time now, you know what I mean? Like I said before, I'm not trying to say they need to be praised, because all blessings definitely go to the Most High, you know what I mean? For everything, or Allah, or, you know, whoever you believe in, you know? But, you know, people need to really start waking up and really seeing that, you know, there's people out here that have got this knowledge, and for everything that's happening now, not saying that they're oracles or anything like that, but for everything that's happening now, there's people out there that have this knowledge, and it's like, do you want to continue to just keep watching the news, you know, or would you rather, you know what I mean, get the right type of knowledge or the right type of news? It's as simple as that, really. Or does you just want to be lied to with propaganda and BS your whole life, you know what I mean? So, and let me tell you one thing as well, people, man, it's not about, this situation has made a lot of people, you know, get knowledge and things there. It's not about who's the smartest, man. It's not about that. It's not about who can look the smartest, who's got the most knowledge, and there ain't no competition for this. Like, with my situation, it's like, if I've got the knowledge, I just want to give it to everybody, you know what I mean? Like, I want to give it to you, so you can't turn around and say that no one ever gave it to you, you know what I mean? Man's gonna give you the knowledge what man knows, you know? Now, there's a few things that I don't put up on my channel because, you know, YouTube's on some BS, man. Like, they're very sensitive. It's not even just YouTube, they're sensitive though, like, to be honest with you. A lot of people out here are sensitive. People have got very sensitive, you know what I mean? They don't even live by the same morals and ethics and codes as they used to, you know what I mean? So, it ain't worth complaining about YouTube being sensitive, because you lot are sensitive, you know what I mean? You can't even talk about certain things no more without getting blocked and all them things. It's ridiculous, you know what I mean? And also, can't even say certain things to certain people no more without it be taken further, and, you know, and things like that. So it's like, and I ain't talking about beef, by the way. I don't care about none of that. I'm just talking about, you know, people are sensitive from the truth. To be honest with you, people just don't like the truth. Most of the times, if you speak the truth to somebody, and I ain't talking about just conspiracy stuff, I'm talking about in general. Like, when you're telling someone about themselves, you know what I mean? If it's the truth, they just don't want to hear it, man. And there's always some type of, like, what happened to the days, like, of where, you know what I mean, you could tell someone something, and they know they just take it and say, you know what, man's right, and I want to try and change up. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign at all, you know what I mean? It's like, it just shows that, when you're like that, it shows that you don't want to grow, you know what I mean? It shows you don't want to grow And it shows that you just don't want to mature in anything, or you're not even trying to. Especially like if you think you're always right. You know, you get people out there that think they're always right. Oh God, like even me, I put out videos. Yeah, I don't mind someone holding at me saying, you know what, P, I researched this, you know, and you kind of got that bit wrong with that. I've got no problem with that because I'm doing this because I'm learning myself. Where you think man's Peniros mind and I just know everything, and I'm just, no, it's not that. But there's a lot that I do know that I don't put up on there, but I'm still learning myself, you know. So it can't be like that, people, you know. I mean, we gotta. I'm not telling man to believe in anything but the research and that, but we have to respect the people then. Because I'm telling you something now, and I can tell you this year because I've been doing this YouTube thing for 2 years, right? And I haven't really made that much money off of YouTube, you know what I'm saying? It took me, it's hard for the conspiracy so-called, even though my channel's not called conspiracy and all that, it's not like me, I'm not doing YouTube for the money, you know what I'm saying? And I've always told you like that. I'm not doing YouTube for the money at all, so it doesn't really affect me like that, you know what I'm saying? But I've been on YouTube for 2 years, I got monetized. Hey guys, let me tell you something, it took after I got the recommended numbers to be monetized, it took 6 months. Now, why was I bringing this up? I was bringing this up because I just want to explain to you, see all these conspiracy guys in the past that you know of, right? All these conspiracy dudes, right? Well, half of them weren't really getting paid to do what they was doing, you know what I mean? They wasn't really getting paid to expose stuff and all that. It wasn't really about money. And that's one thing I did notice, you know? Don't get wrong, you had the David Icks and them guys there having their cinemas and them things there, you know what I mean? And tickets, but yeah, of course, why not? Why not pay for a cinema, you know what I mean? Man's coming from where he's coming from, man's got to eat too, you know what I mean? I ain't got no problem with putting money into people that are trying to do good things, you know what I mean? I never had that problem, you know, but some of these guys, you got to be careful, man, because they're not who they say they are, man. You know what I mean? They're really not who they say they are. And at the end of the day, the ones out there that are who they say they are, listen, there's a lot of, listen, let me tell you something now. There's a lot of conspiracy people here that I used to watch on YouTube, yeah. They're not even on YouTube no more. Go to their page. And they went through hell with their YouTube accounts, you know what I'm trying to say? They went through hell with their YouTube accounts, you know what I'm saying? Like, they've been blocked like 3-4 times, you know what I mean? And it's crazy, man. Like, lost their, like even certain man of today, even certain, not necessarily conspiracy, but the knowledge and awareness channels, even man like Jedi and them, man, you know what I'm saying? Man, don't get games played with their account, YouTube plays it, man. If you're gonna pull out, bro. Like, don't hesitate the thing. That's how you end up crashing. Yeah, cool. So, you know, even like certain man, we go through madness, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why a certain time you go on man's channel, man's got adverts, sometimes man hasn't. Like, this is what it is, you know what I mean? If he was doing a channel like football or cars or anything like that, you wouldn't have them problems, man. So, this is what I'm saying to you, that we have to respect, you know what I mean? The conspiracy theorist guys that was there before, man, you understand? Putting out all this knowledge because they cared, you know what I mean? Not for the money, because they cared. And obviously you get a few man that utilize this thing so they can make paper off it, you know what I mean? But it's like, damn, like, when are they gonna get their respect, man? I can't even, look, there's a man there, like, I can't even say his name. I don't even, and that's the sad thing about it, I don't even feel comfortable saying his name. You know what I mean, on my channel, yeah, but there's a guy, and most of you don't know him, he's a white guy. He used to have a channel on YouTube. They locked him off of YouTube completely now. But this guy was talking about 5G. You see all them flying robots, you know, the mosquito robots. He was talking about them things 12 years ago, 13 years ago. The martial law, you know what I mean, the protests, what's happening, all these things. He was talking about these things, like even vaccine controlling with certain, yeah. He was talking about all these things time ago. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's like you have to respect them, man. Seriously, you have to respect them, man. You think the man is getting views and just getting their money like that. But listen, the channels get messed with big time, man. Like big time. Big time. So yeah, this is just a little video, and I want to say to the people them that are doing these knowledge channels and stuff, man, just, you know, keep doing your thing, you know what I mean? Like, and please don't just don't rely on, if you're doing conspiracy talk or anything like that, if you're doing conspiracy talk or anything like that, yeah, please don't rely on YouTube to pay your bills, man. It's not very, I wouldn't suggest that it's smart. Like, if someone's to start up a new channel, don't like quit your day job, man. I was watching some YouTuber the other day, I ain't gonna blow him up. I'm not gonna blow him up, but he does like comedy and stuff. Like pranking and stuff like that, really good. I think they're good anyway. Yeah, there's like a group of 3 or 4 of them. I don't want to blow him up, I don't want to say his name, but man said, even though he said it in his own video, like he said, like, I quit my day job to do this YouTube thing. I was like, wow. Listen, let me tell you something sometimes. There's nothing like live cash. Even though cash is going to be a thing of the past soon, you know what I mean? Yeah, because we're going into this cashless system, you know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something, yeah, there's nothing better than cash. Like, you know, sometimes people out here, you know, and I've done it myself, like, sometimes we pick to do certain things, maybe because you want the money fast or quicker, you know what I mean? But you see the thing about the internet, yeah, which is kind of crazy as well. I want to be careful with it, man, because YouTube, for example, yeah, they got no customer service. Everything's done by emails, you know, everything's done by a feedback button. We've got a feedback button. It's crazy. So just know that, you know, like this electronic system is a different world, you know. Have you not noticed as well, people, that you can barely phone any more stores, you know? Like, for example, if you want to phone a store and say, have you got that product? All right, you can do it on the app, but not everyone wants to do that on the app. Or just phone up a store quickly and say this, that. You can't even do it no more, you know? It goes to the head office, you know? It's like they're really cutting down the access, you know what I mean? And this is the system that we're going into, this electronic system, you know what I mean? I'm glad there's no one behind me, because the way I'm driving so slow right now, I feel very mellow. I feel very mellow for a bit, man. I don't know, like, maybe I just need to slow down a bit. Like, sometimes I'll be speeding, you know what I mean? I'm not talking about driving either. I'm talking about sometimes when I'm just active, I'm just speeding. So I've noticed that a lot lately, you know, that I don't really chill out, you know, as much. You know, I don't really relax. It's not good. It's really not good. Relaxing is more than just, you know, being in your yard. You know what I mean? Or be, you know, I'm talking like relax your whole brain, turn your phone off, like, you know what I mean? Don't watch no YouTube, you know. I don't know, play some ambient sounds in the background or something, you know what I mean? Something, yeah, you know what I mean? You know, because the weather's been terrible as well. I haven't managed to go to the park in a while. You know, I haven't done that in a while either, so. But yeah, people, try and find your, even if you do like one of them baths with the bar salts and whatnot, and try and find a way. You have to relax at some points, because it's intense out here. It's very intense out here in the world right now. You can feel it. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm a man that I can read people's energy, you know. Not every time I can read their energy. You know what I'm saying? But more time I can. And even when I'm in certain shops, like I went Sainsbury's the other day, you know, it was packed in there, you know what I mean? Tuesday, it was like day before Christmas. I could just feel the energy of people, and just didn't look happy, man. Like, a lot of people are not smiling, you know what I mean? And that's understandable, you know what I mean? Like, look at the death rate right now. Yeah. Yo, King. Alright, so look, people, I have to go and deal with what I have to go and deal with, but just remember, like, you have to respect. You have to respect the people, man, because they you know, They were the starters and the founders of this thing. You know what I mean? And some of them, like I said, have been locked off of YouTube, man. So let's not forget, you know what I mean, forget the people and show them a bit more respect now, because before COVID, everyone was laughing at the conspiracy people then. You know, it was something to laugh at, you know. Not saying me personally, you know, but like conspiracy was his own little word somewhere. That's why I don't like using that word conspiracy, because it's like conspiracy is his own little world. You know what I mean? That's how I used to talk about it. But now, everyone's a conspiracy person. Everyone's sending WhatsApps of this and WhatsApps of that. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm going to go handle some business right now, but I'll get back to you lot soon, yeah? Alright? Like, share, subscribe. Peace.